So the video I'm going to show you today came up on my Facebook feeds. It's from someone called Summer Reacts. I've not seen Summer's videos before. It was just a random video that came up and it got my curiosity because I think the behaviour of the passenger on this plane is interesting. I think clearly she has mental health conditions, but I am a psychologist, so it's obvious to me, but I think it's pretty obvious to any discerning passenger. But I'm curious about Summer's reaction, but also the police officers that are called on and whether you think they acted appropriately. Now, before I start, the audio is pretty bad. I'm also in a very hot room. I have no aircon. It's summer in Australia. It's 32 degrees Celsius today. It's bloody hot. So hopefully the sound is okay and you can make sense of this. Let's have a look. I'll stop it as we go to make a couple of comments, but let's see what happens here.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Officer Smith. I'm with Nashville Airport Police. They're saying that they want you off of their aircraft.
Why is that?
I don't know. They just said that you were refusing to get off their aircraft after they asked you to get off.
Right, they didn't give me a reason why I needed to get off. They told me that they were going to talk to me outside, as if they didn't want me to, they didn't inform me why they were going to, hold on, I'm going to catch my breath. I'm like, I don't understand why there's so many people like on top of me.
Okay,
Like, this is
have you had anything to drink today?
Now, before we start, like a lot of these videos, we don't see what happened before the cameras started rolling. Obviously, something happened. But as the cameras start, this woman is quite calm. She politely says hello and continues in what so far is rational conversation. The officer also quite friendly.
No, I keep asking for water. They didn't give me water. They told me that the plane was delayed. I just want water.
Okay, have you had any alcohol today?
No, I'm
Okay.
on a sabbatical.
Okay. Okay, so do you mind stepping off the aircraft and they can talk?
Okay, right there, her behaviour starts to change. She escalates very quickly and becomes quite overtly distressed. So we can presume that she may be a little bit erratic.
My name is Officer Smith,
I'm
yes.
sorry. You see, I think it's important that people call you by your first name.
You can call me by my first name, that's fine.
Thank you.
Do you mind stepping off the aircraft? We can figure out what's
Can
going
you
on.
let me know? I'm going home, so I need to know why I'm getting off the plane.
So,
And I think asking why am I being asked to leave the plane is a fair question. The officer, again, so far is being very polite and engaging quite civilly with this passenger, and the discourse is fairly courteous.
they're a private company. They're allowed to refuse you service on their aircraft. So,
Anytime a private company, like a business,
yes, they're a business, so they're allowed to refuse you service.
like
So
capitalism,
okay. So if you do not get off the plane, we are going to deboard the entire plane and we will pull you off of the plane.
you're gonna pull the.
That's the first time the officer becomes a little bit threatening. Her tone is still calm, but she quite clearly says, if you don't get off the plane, we're going to pull you off the plane, which is quite a threatening comment to make to someone who is otherwise civil and only asking a genuine request. Why am I being asked to leave?
I have to set my intention and I have to breathe. Stay calm. Stay calm.
So
Stay calm.
I don't know what's going on. Like I said, they
I'm
didn't tell
just
me what
trying
the
to go
problem is.
home.
So if you will get up and just walk off, then we can deal with it.
Okay, what is the reason why I'm getting off the plane?
They're a private company and they're allowed to deny you service on their airline.
Okay, can I get the reason why they are denying you service?
They don't have to have a reason.
So they can just throw me off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you serious?
Yep. They're a private
the
company.
law?
They're a private company.
Any private company can do that?
Yep.
So breathe. I'm getting like, can I have some water? I thought you guys were gonna bring me some water.
No.
Okay.
So
I'll
either-
wait here for the water. I'll just keep coloring.
Ma'am, you need to stand up and get off the plane.
When she talks about I have to set my intention, I have to breathe, I need water, I'm going to keep colouring, these to me tell me that these things are interventions, perhaps for anxiety. She's got these strategies from somewhere. So straight away I'm thinking this person already has a history of mental health condition.
Or every single person's going to get off of this plane.
You want-
And we will deal with you.
you're gonna deal with me if I don't get off the plane.
Yeah.
You're gonna deal with me? What is that?
Yeah, her tone changes. We're going to deal with you. You can hear the tone change. It becomes a little threatening, passive-aggressive, I would call it.
I mean, like, you're gonna kill me, you're gonna, like, deport me, like, my family is from Portugal, like, that's not okay.
I have no reason
I'm
to
a U.S. citizen, and I'm white, or maybe I'm black, I don't know. But this is just a tattoo. See, I am human, too.
Okay.
And you can see how the passenger reacts differently, becomes quite defensive to the change in tone. So it's really important when you're dealing with someone who's volatile, potentially mentally unwell, to stay very calm and empathetic and engage with them in a very positive way. It's the best way to get the results that you want.
Mic drop.
Okay.
Mic drop.
I'm gonna
Let's
be the
just
first.
watch that little bit again.
See, I am human, too.
Okay.
Mic drop.
A little bit unusual.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the first female.
Can we deboard the plane, please?
Okay, the officer yelling out, "Can we deboard the plane, please?" is escalatory. It's going to get the reaction of other passengers and it is potentially going to escalate the condition. I would say that is an unnecessary comment, instruction, order, whatever you want to call it. And her tone is also a little bit abrasive. Yeah, and there's the reaction from the passengers.
Walk off. I'm not doing this with a plane full of people.
Again, I'm your captain here. Obviously, you can tell we have a master.
I'm not doing this with a plane full of people.
Quiet manner.
All the way off. Go in the back.
But the only option we have coming before us, if we can get the lady to help us move on, is for the whole plane to deplane. And then we'll get all our stuff and get out. So
This is my 4-3 scheduled flight. Please don't do this. Get out. I'm supposed to go home on Sunday.
Unnecessary escalation.
No reason. Nobody told me about getting off.
Hey, starting from the front, start walking off the aircraft.
You heard her say in the background there, no one has told me a reason. I think if they just were civil with her and just gave her a reason and got her water, I think she'd be a bit more cooperative.
Can you just want to have her sit back down?
Okay, interesting there. She actually stands up, presumably to get off. She appears not to want to disrupt everyone else. She actually reacts positively to the other passenger's reaction. And then I heard the officer just say, "Get her to sit back down."
Okay, we need to get everybody off. We're going to get the seatbelt unstrapped down. Everybody, please get my like that.
She's sitting back down as instructed. No, she's not.
You gotta get off?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so she's not wanting to inconvenience everyone else. She's willing to get off. She stood up to get off. She was told to sit back down. She sat down momentarily, stood back up and said, "Yes, I'll get off."
Stay by just a second here. Hold on.
Let's go. Just go off and we'll talk, okay?
Be embarrassing, be humiliating.
What's your name?
Goes a bit silent here. She's giving personal details.
Just step off and we'll just talk about it, okay?
Why are we stepping off?
Because they don't want you on this aircraft.
They don't want me on this aircraft.
Yeah.
Why?
Let's just talk
Because
about
I'm
it.
tall? Because I'm white? Because I'm black?
Let's go talk about it.
I am human too.
Let's just go talk about
Mic
it.
drop.
Let's just
I
go
need
talk.
Barack Obama.
Come on.
Tony Robbins.
Hey, I'm being polite with you. Just get off.
This flight is important.
Let's just get off there.
Everyone on this plane, remember, I will be the first U.S. female president in the United States of the Kazakhstan.
She's making no sense
Remember
now.
this.
All right, let's just go talk about it out there.
I'm sorry. Can you call somebody? Can I make a phone call?
Yeah, we can get my supervisor down here and all that.
I need to talk to. I need to talk to.
See, when anxiety escalates to that point, your cognitive processes, your rational mind seem to go offline for a little bit. So she appears to be a little delusional in some of the things she's saying, but I just think it's real high anxiety at this point and it's overwhelmed her.
My husband, please.
You're all right. We can go and talk to him, okay? Come on.
Control, can you share on camera?
Come on.
I'm scared.
You're all right.
Can I have some water?
I'm here with you, okay?
I think that officer's tone is much nicer, even though the situation has escalated now. She's saying, I'm scared, and he's saying, it's okay, I'm here with you. And he's saying this in a very calm manner.
Control IM 10-4. Pressed it on accident.
Breathe.
Come on.
Civil.
Okay, let's go outside. We'll get you
Set
some
your
water.
attention. That's the key.
Let's get you outside and we'll
I
get you
need
some
your
water.
help. Can you help me?
Just very funny.
I'll help
I want
you.
to get home to Australia. I've got to be
I'll help you, okay?
I love
Listen,
Australia. Okay,
listen, I'll help you.
I can't wait to go back. I want to go back this year.
Alright, let's go this way.
I'd love to get home.
She's not aggressive.
Hey, come down here. She's acting more erratically at the
Or
moment.
is distressed.
Humiliated. Sad. Actually very sad. No.
Control.
Yeah, look, I get why the passengers may be clapping, but Summer, why are you clapping along with them? You're not inconvenienced on the plane. I think, this woman is very upset. She's distressed, she's humiliated, she's ashamed. She doesn't want to inconvenience anyone. She's willing to get off the plane. Let's be a little bit more sympathetic. Clearly, she was talking about very irrational things. She's either mentally unwell or highly anxious. I don't know, but she's not doing okay, and we need to be a little bit more sympathetic to mental health conditions.
She's off the aircraft.
We'll be underway as soon as we can get everybody vaccinated. And thank you. Sorry for your patience.
Yes, I would be applauding.
No, I wouldn't. Not at all. Ridiculous.
Applaud for those officers getting her off the plane. Curious though, could be a medical emergency.
Yeah, maybe, Summer, maybe.
She just seemed sporadic and kind of all over, and
She did.
maybe there was some medication missed. Who knows? I'm pretty sure she was probably arrested, and
I hope not.
but props to the handling by the cops there, and
one cop.
and the airline. Seemed like it worked out for the best, and hope those passengers got to where they were going safely. So leave your comments.
Yeah, look, it wasn't terribly mismanaged. I guess if she was creating a disturbance before the cameras started rolling, then something has to be done. But I really think that woman, that passenger, could have been settled much more easily. She was certainly calm and willing and cooperative once the cameras started rolling. I think the female officer definitely escalated the situation. Her tone also escalated very quickly. The male officer, much better. I think the airlines handled it as best they can. Not an ideal situation, but Summer, don't be applauding mental health conditions and people humiliating and shaming people with mental health conditions. I think we need a lot more understanding, insight and compassion. What do you think?